Krishna Prapti Hoya Hoite. Krishna Prapti Hoya Hoite. Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitete Koriya Ikya. Arana Koriyo Mane Asha. Arana Koriyo Mane Asha. Shri Guru Charane Radhi Aise Uttama Gati. Ye prasade pure sarva asha. Ye prasade pure sarva asha. चक्षुदान दिलो जय जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से। दिव्य ज्ञाय चरितो दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशितो। Prema bhakti aha hoite adveda vinasayate. Vede gyaya hara charito. Shri Guru Karuna Sindhu Adamaya Narabandhu. Shri Guru Karuna Sindhu Adamaya Narabandhu. Lokena Lokera Jivana. Lokena Lokera Jivana. Ha ha Prabhu Korodoya Deho Mohe Pada Chaya. Ebegash Kushukti Bhuvana. Tui Pada Leila Sharana. Srila Prabhupada Patita Pavana. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Gurudev, 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 Gurudev. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Parajgacharya Stotra Sat Shri Srimad His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada Ki Vartaman ISKCON Guru Vrinda Ki Nitai Gaura Premanande. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Everyone, welcome to Sunday program. So we'll read the Srila Prabhupada book. We haven't done it for a little while. So, Aradhya, did you read last time or you want to read this time? You read last time. Right, Om, you can read this time. Did they put a bookmark?
Though some of the New York disciples had objected, Swamiji was still scheduled for the Montague Rock dance at Avalon Ballroom. It wasn't proper, they had said, for the devotees out in San Francisco to their spiritual masters to go such a place. It would mean amplified guitars, pounding drums, wind light shows, and 100 of drugged hippies. How could his pure message be heard in such a place? But in San Francisco, Mukunda and others have been working on the Montague Rock dance for months. It would draw thousands of young people, and the San Francisco Radhakrishna Temple stood up to make through thousands of dollars. So although among his New York disciples Swamiji had expressed uncertainty, he now said nothing to deter the enthusiasm of his San Francisco followers. Sam Spearstra, Mukunda's friend and one of the Montague Rock organizers, explained the idea to Hayagriva. He had just arrived from New York. There's a whole new school of San Francisco music opening up. The Grateful Dead have already cut their first record. They often do this dance as a great publicity boost just when they need it. But Swamiji says that even Ravi Shankar is Maya, Hayagriva said. Oh, it's all been arranged, Sam assured him. All the bands will be on stage and Allen Ginsberg will introduce Swamiji to San Francisco. Swamiji will then talk and then chant Hare Krishna with the bands joining in. Then he leaves. There should be around 4,000 people there. Bhaktivedanta Swami knew he would not compromise himself. He would go there, chant and then leave. The important thing was to spread the chanting of Hare Krishna. If thousands of young people gathering to hear the rock music would be engaged in hearing and chanting the names of God, then what was the harm? As a preacher, Bhaktivedanta Swami was prepared to go anywhere to spread Krishna consciousness. Since chanting Hare Krishna was absolute, one who had heard or chanted the names of Krishna, anyone, anywhere, in any condition could be saved from failing to the lower species in the next life. The young hippies wanted something spiritual, but they had no direction. They were confused, accepting hallucinations as spiritual visions. but they were seeking genuine spiritual life, just like many of the young people on the Lower East Side. Bhaktivedanta Swami decided he would go. His disciples wanted him to, and he was their servant and the servant of Lord Chaitanya. Mukunda, Sam, and Harvey Cohen had already met with the rock entrepreneur Chet Helms, who had agreed that they use his Avalon ballroom and that if they could get the bands to come, everything above the costs for the groups, the security, and few of the basics would go as profit for the Sanfran Krishna Radha Krishna temple. Mukund and Sam had then gone on the music groups, most of whom living in the Bay Area, and one after another, the exciting new San Francisco rock bands, the Grateful Dead, Moby Grape, Big Brother, and the Holding Company, Jefferson Airplane, Quicksilver Messenger Service, had agreed to appear with Swami Bhaktivedanta for the minimum wage of $250 per group. And Allen Ginsberg had agreed. The lineup was complete. On the night of the Montague Rock dance, people lined up all the way down the street and around the block, waiting for tickets at $2.50 apiece. Attendees would be good, a capacity crowd, and the local luminaries were coming. LSD pioneer Timothy Leary had arrived and was giving a special set on stage. Swami Griyananda came carrying a tambura. A man wearing a top hat and a suit with a silk sash that said San Francisco arrived, claiming to be the mayor. At the door, Mukunda stopped a respectably dressed young man who didn't have a ticket. Then someone tapped Mukunda on the shoulder. "Let him in, it's all right, he's Owsley." Mukunda apologized and submitted, allowing Augustus Owsley, Stanley II, folk hero and famous sympathizer of LSD, to enter without a ticket. Almost everyone who came wore bright and unusual costumes, tribal robes, Mexican ponchos, Indian kurtas, god eyes, feathers, and beads. Some hippies brought their own flutes, lutes, gourds, drums, rattles, horns, and guitars. The Hells Angels, dirty-haired, wearing jeans, boots, and denim jackets, and accompanied by their women, made their entrance, carrying chains, smoking cigarettes, and replaying their regale of German helmets, emboldenized emblems, and so on. Everything but their motorcycles, which they had parked outside. The devotees began a warm-up kirtan on stage, dancing the way Swamiji had shown them. Incense poured from the stage and from the corners of the large ballroom, and although most in the audience were high on drugs, the atmosphere was calm. They had come seeking a spiritual experience. As the chanting began, very melodiously, some of the musicians took part in playing their instruments. The light show began. Strobe lights flashed, coloured balloons bounced back and forth to the beat of the music. Large blobs of pulsing colour spluttered across the floor, walls, and ceiling. A little after 8 o'clock, Moby Grape took the stage with heavy electric guitars, electric bass, and 2 drummers. They launched into their first number. The large speakers shook the ballroom with their vibrations, and a roar of approval rose from the audience. Around 9:30, Swamiji left his Frederick Street apartment and got into the back seat of Harvey's Cadillac. He was dressed in his usual saffron robes, and around his neck he wore a garland of gardenias, whose sweet aroma filled the car. On the way to the Avalon, he talked about the need to open more centres. At 10 o'clock, Swamiji walked up the stairs of the Avalon, followed by Kirtananda and Ranchora. As he entered the ballroom, devotees blew conch shells. Someone began a drum road, and the crowd parted down the centre, all the way from the entrance to the stage, opening a path for him to walk. With his head held high, Swamiji seemed to float by as he walked through the stage below, making his way across the ballroom floor to the stage. Suddenly the light show changed. Pictures of Krishna and his pastimes flashed onto the wall. Krishna and Arjuna are riding together on Arjuna's chariot, Krishna eating butter, Krishna subduing the whirlwind demon, Krishna playing the flute. As Swamiji walked through the crowd, everyone stood applauding and cheering. He climbed the stairs, seated him softly on the warm cushion, and the crowd quieted. Looking over at Allen Ginsberg, Swamiji said, "You can speak something about the mantra." Allen began to tell his understanding and experience of the Hare Krishna mantra. He told Bhaktivedanta Swami he opened a storefront on 2nd Avenue and had chanted Hare Krishna in Tompkins Square Park. He invited everyone to the Frederick Street Temple. I especially recommend the early morning kirtans, he said, for those who coming down from LSD want to stabilize their consciousness on re-entry. Swamiji spoke, giving a brief history of the mantra. Then he looked over at Alan again. You may chant. Alan began playing his harmonium and chanting into the microphone, singing the tune he had brought from India. Gradually more and more people continued, and the audience got increasingly enthusiastic. Musicals from various bands came on stage to join in. Ranchora, a fair drummer, began playing Moby Grape's drums. Some of the bass and the other guitar players joined in as the devotees and the large group of hippies mounted the stage. Multicolored oiled slicks pulsed, and the balls bounced back and forth to the beat of the mantra, now projected onto the wall. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. As the chanting spread throughout the hall, some of the hippies got to their feet, held hands and danced. Allen Ginsberg. We sang Hare Krishna all night. It was absolutely great, an open thing. It was the height of Ashbury's spiritual enthusiasm. It was the time that there had been a music scene in San Francisco where everybody could be part and participate. Everybody could sing and dance rather than listen to the other people sing and dance. Janaki. People don't know what they were chanting for, but to see that many people chanting, even though most of them intoxicating, made Swamiji very happy. He loved to see people chanting. Hayagriva. Standing in front of the bands I could hardly hear, but above all I could make out the chanting of Hare Krishna, but building steadily. On the wall behind the slide projected a huge picture of Krishna in a golden helmet with a peacock feather and a flute in his hand. Then Swamiji stood up, lifted his hands and began to dance. He gestured for everybody to join him, and those who were seated stood up and began dancing and chanting and swaying back and forth, following Swamiji's gentle dance. Roger Siegel. The ballroom appears as if it was a human field of wheat blowing in the wind, and produced a calm feeling in a contrast to the usual Avalon ballroom atmosphere of gyrating energies. The chanting of Hare Krishna continued for over an hour, and finally everyone jumping and yelling, even crying and shouting. Someone placed a microphone before Swamiji, and his voice resounded strongly over the powerful sound system. The tempo quickly ended. Swamiji was perspiring profusely. Kirtanananda insisted that the kirtan stop. Swamiji was too old for this. He said it might be harmful, but the chanting continued, faster and faster, until the words of the mantra finally became indistinguishable amidst the amplified music and chorus of thousands of voices. Then suddenly it ended, and all that could be heard was a loud hum of the amplifiers and Swamiji's voice ringing out and offering his obeisances to his spiritual master. Om Vishnupad Paramhansa Parivarjikacharya Sota Satashi Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. All glories to the assembled devotees. Swamiji made his way off stage through the heavy smoke and crowds and down the front stairs, with Kirtanananda and Ranchor close behind him. Alan announced the next rock group. As Swamiji left the ballroom, an appreciative crowd behind, he commented, "This is no place for a brahmachari."
You can start there. Very nice. So those of you that don't know, Srila Prabhupada came in the 60s and 70s to America. So this is an account of the very early days. So the devotees were all preaching in incredible places. Okay, very nice. Okay, so we'll do Vaishnav Bhajan. So we'll do Radha Krishna Pranama. Good, Sudarshan.
So we'll start. Yeah. So Hare Krishna. So we're going to start off with the translation. So number 1, the divine couple Sri Radha and Krishna is my life and soul. In life or death, I have no other refuge but them. In a forest of small kadamba trees on the banks of the Yamuna, I will seat the divine couple on a throne made of brilliant jewels. I will anoint their dark and fair forms with sandalwood paste, scented with chuya, and I will fan them with a chamra whisk. Oh, when will I behold their moon-like faces? After stringing together garlands of malati flowers, I will place them around their necks, and I will offer tambula scented with camphor to their lotus mouths. With the permission of all the Sakhis headed by Lalita and Vishaka, I will serve the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna. Narottam Dasa, the servant of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, longs for this service to the divine couple.
Yeah,
Radha Krishna Prana Mora Jugala Kishore
Radha Krishna Prano Mora Jugala Kishore
Jivane Marane Gati Adanahi Mora
Jivane morone gati Adonai mora
Radha Krishna Prana Mora Jugala Kishore
Radha Krishna Prana Jugala Kishore
Kalindira Kule Keli Kadamberavana
Kalindiro kule kele kadamberavana
Kalindira Kule Keli Kadamberavana
Kalindiro kule kele kadamberavana
Ratana Bhay Dira Upa Bossa Bhodu Jana
Rotana Betira Yopa Bosavado Jana
Rata Labe Dira Upa Bossa Bhodu Jana
Rotana Betira
অঙ্গে দিব চন্দনের গন্ধা
শ্যাম গৌরী অঙ্গে দিব চন্দনের গন্ধ
শ্যাম গৌরী অঙ্গে দিব চন্দনের গন্ধ
শ্যাম গৌরী অঙ্গে দিব চন্দনের গন্ধ
চামরধু লাভ কবে হেরি মুকা চালা
চামরদ লাভ কবে হেরি মুখ চন্দ্র
চামরধু লাভ কবে হেরি মুকা চাল
চামরদ লাভ কবে হেরি মুখ চন্দ্র
রাধা কৃষ্ণ প্রাণ যুগল কিশোর রাধা কৃষ্ণ
প্রাণ যুগল কিশোর
বল রাধা কৃষ্ণ প্রাণ মোরা যুগল কিশোর রাধা
কৃষ্ণ প্রাণ মোর যুগল কিশোর
গাতিয়া মলতের মালা দিব দোহার গলে গাতিয়া লতে মালা দিব দোহার
গাতিয়া মলতির মাল দিব দোহার গলে
গাধিয়া মালতের মালা দিব দোহার গরে আধারে তু লিয়া দিব আধারে তু দিয়া দিব কর্পূর তাম্বুলে
আদরে তো দিয় দিব কর্পূরতম্বলে
আধা রে তুলিয়া দিব কর্পূরতাম্বুলে
অধরে তুলিয়া দিব কর্পূরতাম্বুলে
রাধা কৃষ্ণ প্রাণ মোরা যুগল কিশোর
রাধা কৃষ্ণ প্রাণ মোর যুগল কিশোর
রাধা কৃষ্ণ প্রাণ মোরা যুগল কিশোর
রাধা কৃষ্ণ প্রাণ মোর যুগল কিশোর
ললিতবে শাখায়াধি যত সখী বৃন্দ
ললিতা বিশাখায়াদি যত সখী বৃন্দ
ললিতবে শাখায়াধি যত সখী বৃন্দ
ললিতা বিশাখায়াদি যত সখী বৃন্দ
আজ্ঞায় করিব সেবা চরণারবিন্দ
করিব সেবা চরণারবিন্দ
আজ্ঞায় করিব সেবা চরণারবিন্দ
আজ্ঞা করিব সেবা চরণারবিন্দ
ও রাধা কৃষ্ণ প্রাণ মোরা যুগল কিশোর
রাধা কৃষ্ণ প্রাণ মোরা যুগল কিশোর
বলো রাধা কৃষ্ণ প্রাণ মোরা যুগল কিশোর
রাধা কৃষ্ণ প্রাণ মোরা যুগল কিশোর
श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दासरनुदा
শ্রী কৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য প্রভু দাসের অনুদান
श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दासरनुदा
কৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য প্রভু দাসের অনুদান
সে ভয় ভিলাস করে নরোত্তম
সেবয় বিলাস করে নরোত্তম দাস সেবয় বিলাস করে নরোত্তম দাস
সেবা অভিলাষ করে রাধা কৃষ্ণ প্রাণ মোরা যুগল কিশোরা
রাধা কৃষ্ণ প্রাণ মোর যুগল কিশোর
বলো রাধা কৃষ্ণ প্রাণ মোরা যুগল কিশোরা
রাধা কৃষ্ণ প্রাণ মোর
ও রাধা কৃষ্ণ প্রাণ মোরা যুগল কিশোর
রাধা কৃষ্ণ প্রাণ মোর যুগল কিশোর
হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে হরে
হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে হরে
হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে হরে
হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে 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 কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে হরে
हरे कृष्णा सब बोलिए हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, oh Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare.
Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev. Shri Radhe Shyam Tai Gaur Premanande. I've got the second bit.
Hare Krishna. Welcome to ISKCON Coventry Sunday program. Please chant with me. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. So welcome, those who've come for the first time. We start at 4:30ish. We do Prabhupada Arati, then with this Bhajan Kirtan going on. And about 6 there'll be a class, a formal class. Today we are going to be hearing about Vishvanatha Chakravarti Thakur. It says disappearance day. Today there are many appearances and disappearances, as I was saying last week. And then there's Arati at 7 o'clock, 7:15. And then there's full prasadam for everybody. We also have the cafe open in the tent outside, so you're welcome to order from there. We'll carry on with Bhajan Kirtan now. Hare Krishna. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to come and ask one of the senior devotees here.
Yeah, probably. The one who's going to back me up. One did on New Year's Eve. One did on New Year's Eve. Hold on. Where's Sadashila? Can you get him to come in? What is that? Yeah, it sounded like it came from the back, didn't it? Probably. No surprise there.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jayo Gauranidai, 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 Jayo Gauranidai,
Gauranitai, Gauranitai, Jayo Gauranitai.
Jayo Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jayo Krishna Balaram,
Jayo Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jayo Krishna Balaram.
Jayo Prabhupada, 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 Jayo Prabhupada,
Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jayo Prabhupada.
Jayo Gurudeva, 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 Jayo Gurudeva,
Gurudeva, Gurudeva, Gurudeva, Jayo Gurudeva.
Nita Gora Haribo,
Nita Gora,
Haribo, Haribo, Nita Gora Haribo,
Gaura Haribo, Haribo, Nita Gaura Haribo.
Haribo, 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 Haribo,
Haribo, Haribo, Haribo, Haribo.
Haribo, 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 Haribo. Nitai Gaura Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. Okay, just do Jai Radha Madhav. Prem Prakash Prabhu, set up the glass thing. So Jai Radha Madhav, anyone? Jai Radha Madhav. No, it's low and high, so yeah. Hey, Jai Jai, wow. Oh, you look purified. Yeah, okay.
Shri Shri Radha Madhav ki jai. Jayo Jayo Radha Madhavo Jayo Kunja Bihari.
Jai Radha Madhava Jayo Bihari
Jayo Radha Madhavo Jayo Kunja Bihari.
Jai Radha Madhava Jayo Kunja Bihari
Jayo Gopi Chanvarnabha Jayo Girivaradhari Jayo Girivaradhari.
Jayo Gopi Janavalabha Jayo Girivaradhari Jayo Girivaradhari
Yashodanana Vrajajanarana
Yashodano no Vrajajana Ranja
Yashodanana Vrajajanarana
Yashodana no Vrajajana Ranja
Yamuna Tiro Vanachari
Jamuna Tiro
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare Hare
Oh Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Oh Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare
Oh Nitai Gaur Radhe Shyam Jai Krishna Balaram Jayo Radha Madhava Jayo Radha Madhava
Radha Madhava Jayo Radha Madhava
Oh Jayo Radha Madhava Jayo Radha Madhava
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 Oh Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol
Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol
Oh Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol
Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol
Oh Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol
Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol
Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Shri Radha Madhav ki Jai Jai Nithai Gaur Premanandi.
Come on, round of applause for that. Jai Hari Bol. So today we have a class by Prem Prakash Prabhu, and give him a big round of applause, encouragement. And you know, it would have been easy if he said we are not this body, but he's going to talk about Vishvanatha Cakravarti Thakur, which I don't know much about, or none of us do. It's wonderful that Guru Sevak is picking up topics, you know, which we understand our acharyas, previous acharyas, and we have parampara. Any other temple, they don't even have initiation or anything, it's just a darshan temple.
But when you have a sampradaya, you want to know what the previous acharyas did. And that's what's expected of us. And so please do listen carefully. And what was the other events today? Anybody know?
Yeah, there's a few.
Yeah, if you can speak a few.
Vasant Panchami. Oh, there's a bit of a list. So today is, well, first of all, it's Panchami in Shukal Paksh, and today's Vasant Panchami. Is the appearance of Srimati Vishnu Priya Devi. It's also Saraswati Puja. It's also the disappearance of Srila Vishvanatha Cakravarti Thakur. It's the appearance of Sri Pundarik Vidya Nidhi. It's the appearance of Sri Raghunandan Thakur. And the appearance of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. Bolo Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai.
Vishnu Priya, he said that, yeah. So please give a round of applause for Nan Manju. She's back. Yeah. Going to Bharat. and Bharat Prabhu, they're back, yeah, lovely. And today was a nice sunny day. And Guru Shakti, the book distributor, is here. Big round of applause to her. She was nationally third. And in Adamana, the first book distributor. Another big round of applause for her. And she's brought a surprise for us, for Coventry, because, you know, she'll be representing Coventry as well in the meetings. So we don't have to go all the way. And she'll be encouraging us, and we're going to form a committee. So more from about her. And today is a special day for Titiksha Prabhu. It's her birthday. So where's Titiksha? Oh, she's doing rehearsals. Okay, we will say happy birthday to her later. So they've sponsored the prasadam. Big round of applause for that. And there's a cake. Next week, Mahatma has sponsored. Apparently, he's going to be 60th. Yeah. So let's prepare something for him and give him 60 bumps in his health. All right. Without further ado, today I was listening to Srila Prabhupada, and Srila Prabhupada, you know, to listen to him regularly, you get to know our preeminent Shiksha Guru, Srila Prabhupada, what he expects of us. And because his classes are directly to his disciples before like forming the whole organization, you get lovely instructions on it. And he was talking about Varnashram system. He was talking about the Brahman, Kshatriyas, Vaishya and Shudras. And there he said, if a Kshatriya wants to eat meat, yes, he can eat meat. I thought, what, Srila Prabhupada? He goes, but he has to go into the forest, kill it first, and then eat it. He said, don't buy from slaughterhouses. That's cheating. You feel like eating, you go hunt, then you do that. So you can hunt for boar or tiger, but can you eat tiger meat? I don't know. Well, anyway, depends who eats who. So Srila Prabhupada is saying, well, that's what Varnashram system is, and now nobody's following it. Everybody's Shudra. And it's very interesting how Srila Prabhupada wanted to set up a Varnashram college. Yeah, have a listen. Varnashram college. He just wanted to form one. So he's talking about different thing. And Shudras, they said, what should we do with Shudra? How do we categorize them? He said, just train them to be humble. Prabhupada said, just Shudras who are not very clever, I remember shlokas or whatever, just tell them, learn to be humble. Tell them, do this, do that, do that. They should learn to obey and all that. Prabhupada wasn't mincing words and then say, how do we tell a Shudra? Because if anybody can't go out preaching, well, that makes most of us are Shudra. He says, tell them to do different things. And so Brahman as well, and Kshatriya and Vaishya. And he goes, business community, why are you having industries and factories and all that? You don't need that. Just till the land, grow food, and whatever you eat, whatever surplus, then you give it out like that. He said, don't make business of making money like that. I said, you're creating a whole lot of demonic. He said, people don't know how to. And then he said about the West, and he gets to the Western devotees. He said, in the West, it's a dog culture. He said, all dog culture. And he said, Prabhupada, should we teach the history, modern history to them? Prabhupada said, what for? You know, from whenever the kings were to up to now, they don't know what their culture is. It's a dog culture. So what are you going to learn? Better learn Mahabharata, Ramayana. So you'll get something that will teach you how to get Krishna. The rest of the history is just what dog mentality. And they say, what about philosophers? What about philosophers? And Prabhupada just laughed and goes, philosophers, these people are just interested in sex. They always talk about philosophy, psychology of sex. That's all. These are the philosophers. I said, Real philosophers are like what we're going to talk about, Vishvanatha, because those philosophers take you to Krishna. So these details I'm just sharing with you. It was a bit of a shock to me hearing Prabhupada directly setting up Varnashram College, saying who is what. Because if you don't organize it, there'll be confusion around the world. And Prabhupada said there's confusion now. That's when that was 40 years ago, 50 years ago, and the confusion is still there, like who are we? And all the countries don't know their identity or what they have to do. So Srila Prabhupada was really very, very far-sighted. So you're on your own now. I just supported you, yeah? So let's begin. Give him a round of applause.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritam Om Agyantimrindasya Jnananjana Shalakya Chaksharanmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vande Aham Shri Guru Shri Yutapadakamalam Shri Gurun Shri Vaishnosha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatam Mitam Tvam Sajivam Sadavaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishaka Vitamanshasha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanu Sate Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Vanshakalpa Tarubhesha Kripa Sindhu Bevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnebhyo Namo Namaha Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Shadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udiriyet Shrunvatam Sakatha Krishna Punyam Shravana Kirtanya Hridayantasto hi bhadrani vidunoti shuhi satam Nashtaprayeshu abhadreshu nityam bhagavat sevaya Bhagavate uttama shloke bhaktir bhavati nishrikihi. Jai Jai Shri Prabhupada ki Jai, Guru Maharaj ki Jai. Mukham karoti vachalam pangyam langate kirim yat kripatam aham vande Shri Gurum Deenatarinam Paramanand Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram Hari Om Tat Sat. So before I begin, I would like to seek permission and blessings from your lotus feet. Please bless me. I'm not qualified to glorify a great Vaishnava, but by your blessings, I might be able to utter a few words that might glorify great Vaishnava and be pleasing to you. Thank you so much. So to begin with, we would like to read the verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 13, Text 10. Bhavat Vidha Bhagavatas Tirtha Bhavata Swam Vibhu Tirthe Kurvanti Tirthani Swantasten Gadabhritam. So, translation by Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Guru Maharaj ki Jai. My Lord, devotees like you Devotees like your good self are very holy places personified, because you carry the personality of Godhead within your heart. You turn all the places of pilgrimage. I'll read it again. My Lord, devotees like your good self are very holy places personified, because you carry the personality of Godhead within your heart. You turn all the places into places of pilgrimage. Yeah. So it's quick. So the purport by Srila Prabhupada, quick summary is that Vidur Maharaj has gone to, the war is going to begin, and he has gone to pilgrimage and is visiting. So while he's visiting, so he been called upon is that because he's visiting to pilgrimage, but important thing is that because he's carrying personality of Godhead Krishna in his heart, so he himself is like Tirtha himself, and he is purifying. So maybe it's important to maybe we can just read one line of the purport if that's okay.
I didn't see much. Oh, there is one.
The personality of Godhead is omnipotent by his diverse potencies everywhere, just as the power of electricity distributed everywhere within space. Similarly, the Lord's omnipresence is perceived, manifested by his unalloyed devotees like Vidura, just as the electricity manifested in electricity bulb. A pure devotee like Vidura always feels presence of the Lord everywhere. He sees everything in the potency of the Lord, and the Lord in everything. The holy places all over the earth are meant for purifying the polluted consciousness of human being by an atmosphere surcharged with presence of the Lord's unalloyed devotees. If anyone visits the holy place, he must search out a pure devotee residing in such holy place, take lesson from them, try to apply such instruction in practical life, and thus gradually prepare oneself for ultimate salvation, going back to Godhead. To go to some holy places of pilgrimage does not mean only to take bath in Gangaji or Yamunaji, or to visit temples situated in those places. One should find representative of Vidura who have no desire in life, save an expert to serve the personality of Godhead. The personality of Godhead is always in such pure devotees because of their unalloyed service, which is without any tinge of fruitive action or utopian speculation. They are in the actual service of the Lord, specifically by the process of hearing and chanting. The pure devotees hear from the authorities and chant, sing, and write the glories of the Lord. This is important again. The pure devotees hear from the authorities and chant, sing, and write the glories of the Lord. Mahamuni Vyasdeva heard from the Narada, and then he chanted in writing. Sukdev Goswami studied from his father, and he described it to Parikshit. That is the way of Srimad Bhagavatam. So by the actions of pure devotee of the Lord, by the actions, the pure devotee of the Lord can render any place into place of pilgrimage, and the holy places are worth the name and only on their account. Such pure devotees are able to rectify the polluted atmosphere of any place, and what to speak of a holy place rendered unholy by the questionable actions of interested persons who try to adopt a professional life at cost of the reputation of holy place. Jai Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. So the summary of it, we have seen that two of the points which strikes me and probably are relevant is one is the holy people, devotees of the Lord, can transform any place into the pilgrimage. It's great discussion of Prayagraj at the moment, Kumbh Mela. So people go to take bath, but it's important that once we go there, take bath, it's important to associate with the devotees. And there's another thing that that we points out is that the way of Bhagavatam is to hear it and chant it, adopt it in life, and write about it and distribute it. So that's what it's been done. So we're going to, and all these qualities are being manifested in great Vaishnavas. Right. So to begin with, today is a very auspicious day. So thank you to come in this temple on Vasant Panchami. There are I'll just touch few of the important things which we have already touched, but there's important thing is this Saraswati Puja. For how it is important for all our Vaishnavas, maybe the material knowledge is also important. People who are going to school, studying at the moment should actually worship or at least give great regard to Saraswati Mata, but it's also important for us to ask, if possible, from Saraswati or take blessings of Saraswati Mata to progress in our spiritual life, to ability to study Bhagavatam, to understand the writings of the great Acharya, because these writings are beyond our capability to understand. Until we have that blessings, it's not easy to progress. So in Vrindavan, it's very important day, Vasant Panchami. So although we need to know that Vrindavan is a Nitya Dham basically, and the best day in Vrindavan is ever manifested. So if we call basically what is the best day of your life basically, and you say that there's a Mela, there's a sunny weather and all those things around, and then you keep on enjoying. So it's a day basically. You probably will say that, right? Isn't if there's someone who says that I like the rainy season and I want to go out basically because of that. Nobody is going to say that. Similarly, the Basant is ever manifested in Vrindavan. So each day is Basant in Vrindavan. But this one is Nava Basant basically. So everything in this Basant on this day is new. This is also important that it marks the start of Holi. So Holi is going to be after 1 month basically, but in Vrindavan, Holi starts from today. So all the Thakurjis, even Radha Ramanjis, they will be playing Holi, and then the colors will be spread on the devotees as well. Flowers, colors, so it's beginning of that. And we would, how many of us like Holi? Rick, kindly raise your hand basically, playing with colors. How many of you don't like? So we do have people in room who don't like the Holi. So one day is very difficult to tolerate, right? But what would you say if it's entire month basically to tolerate Holi or enjoy Holi? So it's a big marking of that particular day. Right. So Radha Ramanju after 4 or 5 months is going to come near to the near to the devotees. He will be taking special asan and then giving the darshan from today onwards. So that's the day. It's also appearance day of Srimati Vishnupriya Devidaji, we already discussed. Jai Ho. Shri Punrik Vidyanidhi ji, Shri Raghunandan Das Thakur ji, and Srila Raghunath Das Goswami ji. So Srila Raghunath Das Goswami ji is also going to appear in our discussion, but paying obeisances to them all basically, because it's very important that we should regard them. Paying obeisances to all of them will quickly go to glorify the disappearance of Srila Vishvanatha Cakravarti Thakur. And it's also said that whether it's appearance day of a Vaishnavas or disappearance day of Vaishnava, it's still a celebration, because they might not be visible in our material vision or materialistic vision, but they are ever manifested in their Nitya Leelas. So while they are here, they are serving Radha Krishna, and while they are not here, they are also serving Radha and Krishna. While they are here, we are able to see them. While they are not there, we are not able to see them, but they are still here basically. So if you pray to them, you still get their blessings. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is a very important personality in our life, in everyone's life, and he's one of the reason that Prabhupada got inspiration to actually fulfill the mission of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. His purports to Srimad Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam are very... How many of you are reading Srimad Bhagavatam? Haribol, Hare Krishna? How many? And how many are inspired to read Srimad Bhagavatam on a daily basis? Right. So if you start reading Srimad Bhagavatam, you will come to know that Srila Vishvanatha Cakravarti Thakur is discussed almost in every verse, basically. So he's so important. You just knowing him so well, basically. And he's also the person, basically, who wrote in his purport, Vyavasatmika buddhir eko hi kurunandanaha. So in that verse, basically, he writes that when Srila Prabhupada was reading this verse, basically, it says that what is the meaning of resolute determination? The verse talk about the resolute determination. So many kinds of determination, that I should rise early in the morning, I should actually do my work properly, I should earn more and everything. But what purport Srila Vishwanath Cakravarti Thakur's write is that the meaning of this resolute determination is one should be resolute in serving, dedicated to his Guru Maharaj's instructions, and tries to fulfill him daily. A resolution to that is such important. When Srila Prabhupada read this, basically, then he got that it's a time for him to actually start fulfilling the mission of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and he traveled west. So like that, I'll keep on introducing more about Vishwanath Cakravarti Thakur, but he was born in 1938, and that's very important. Sorry, my fault. Please stand me corrected. It's 1638. Yeah, sorry, my fault. Please, sorry, my apologies. So he's born in 1638, and 1638 is almost the time after 150 years of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Now, this is a time where Aurangzeb and basically all the Mughal rulers are actually spreading the terror in Vrindavan. And not many are actually could do a lot, basically. So they tried to hide the deities, because they would come and actually destroy the deity, destroy the temple. So it's a time where all the deities were sent to Jaipur. So if you go to Jaipur, still will be able to visualize all this thing. And why? Because the deities are not there in Vrindavan, services is not there. So it's very depressing for Vaishnavas. And when it's depressing for Vaishnavas, the other clan, basically, other group, are trying to take the advantage. Now, how they are taking advantage? They are actually showing that Swakhya and Parikya, they're trying to show that Swakhya is important. We all know that there are two rasas. Swakhya means within the marriage, and Parikya is where you have amorous dealings with when you actually amorous dealings where Radha and Krishna are not married. If the Radha and Krishna are married, then they are Swakhya, basically, and they are not married, they are Parikya. So many of them were not in favor of having the concept that Parikya Bhav, Radha and Krishna had Parikya Bhav. So they promoted Swakhya Bhav, and many of them actually preached. How they preached? They said that Sahajya is very important. Sahajya is okay to have, basically. So with these concepts going on, they were trying to actually contradict Gaudiya Vaishnavism. And the thing came to a level that they said that Gaudiya Vaishnavism is not authorized. Basically, they said that they don't have authorized lineage. So what we are sitting here, how we are sitting here, we would have lost our identity at the time of Srila Vishwanath Cakravarti Thakur. So he was the one who protected, he was the one who actually advocated that this is what is important. He protected us, basically, Gaudiya Vaishnavism. So that is why he's known as crest jewel of Vaishnavas. Right. So Vishwanath Cakravarti Thakur was born in 1938. My board. It's something very close to 19. Yeah. Yes, it's 1638. Yeah. Yeah. So 1638. I'm not able to travel. I'm not actually able to traverse back basically, right? So when he was born to Ram Narayan Chakravarti is his father. Ram Narayan Chakravarti is his father. And he's born in Devgram in the Nadia district. So Devgram, yeah, he's Bengali, yes, obviously. So he's born in Devgram, Nadia district. And mainly when the child was born, basically, so everyone was very happy in the town. You remember that when Krishna is born, and everyone is so affectionate towards him, and so everyone was happy. So if they feel somehow depressed or something, they will go and see the child, Vishvanatha Chakravarti Thakur playing, and they will be very satisfied. They are very happy. They'll come back, very affectionate. So there's a process, basically. There's a tradition in which a child, when actually grows up, then parents are interested that how the child will actually be dealing with, how the child will grow up, what are his interests. So they keep everything, money, they will keep Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, they will keep toys, they will keep food and everything, maybe sweets. And then child is very small, he will crawl and try to pick up basically from his natural instinct. And what happened that Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur went to Srimad Bhagavatam and he picked him and actually grabbed and actually Haribol. So he's so interested in Srimad Bhagavatam. And by the time he was 4 years old, basically, he actually started reciting Krishna's name thousands and thousands of times, basically. He didn't have any interest, basically, in studying and everything. Playing and everything. He was very much interested in Krishna's Naam, studying Krishna's Naam. And he had two other brothers, basically, elder one. So Rambhadra Chakravarti and Raghunath Chakravarti. So he was actually so interested, basically, in listening about Krishna's Leelas. These two are stalwart Bhagavatam reciters and basically teachers. So he will go and listen to them at the age of 4. So you remember when child actually get too much spiritual, what happens? The parents are worried that he's going to become a Babaji. And so did happen with our very own Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sachinandan. So there, Sachimata was worried. Here, their Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's parents are worried. There, he was restricted to study. Here, they say that, okay, fine. We will not stop him studying, but we'll get him married first. So around 6 or 7 years, basically, he got married. Now he wouldn't understand what's happening around. He would maybe another play is happening, and he would just sit around and then come back. So the marriage doesn't mean in those days that they are married and the girl will come with the boy and then they will stay together. No, it didn't happen. So the girl will go their home, basically, the boy will go their home, but it's kind of commitment that when they get to the age, then the girl will come to the boy. So in sense, it's not a child marriage, or it's not something, you see, basically, it's depreciated in today's world. It's just a commitment that the family are joined together, and then they are going to have, and similarly happened to Prabhupada as well. When Prabhupada was small, so then he got married, but his wife came afterwards. So this is what has happened. Now, this is very interesting. By the time he's turning age of 7, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was actually encountered by Digvijay Pandit. So here is entry on another Digvijay Pandit. So this Digvijay Pandit, those who don't know about Digvijay Pandit, so basically he is a master, or he has defeated all the scholars in all the directions. So he would have big letters that, okay, defeated person will sign a letter saying that, okay, I got defeated by this person. And all the big persons, all the stalwart scholars were defeated. And then he came to Devgram. No, that is interesting. 7 years boy challenges him. And he said that, no, I wouldn't. But then he said that, okay, fine. And Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur defeated him very badly, yes, at age of 7. Now he's very sad because now he's no longer Digvijay. he lost to 7 years boy basically. And then what a Digvijay Pandit will do? He can't be Digvijay until he's blessed by Mother Saraswati, and it's Saraswati Puja today. So he started meditating. Okay, fine. So please show me why I got defeated. It was not the reason. I worship you so well. You actually helped me win so many people, but why today? And then guess what? Saraswati Mata didn't come. It was Ramchandra Chakravarti, the elder brother of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, came to him and said that, okay, sir, you don't worry, don't get depressed. This is not the way, this is okay. Because Vishwanath Chakravarti Vishwanath is actually the Nitya Seva. I mean, he is a Nitya Parikar. I mean, how do we call it in English? Nitya Parikar. So he is eternal associate of Radha and Krishna. And because he's eternal associate of Radha Krishna, anyone challenges him, he's obviously going to be defeated. So you don't worry about it. Don't get depressed. So that was one of the Leela of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Yes, I'll come to it. Yeah, I'll come to it. So obviously, I'll just go with some Leelas and then I'll get more serious on the Guru Pranali as well. So, right. So I'll go to Guru Pranali because here the purpose of Guru is very important. So he almost completed his reading study with Ramabhadracharya. So he will study from Ramabhadracharya, Ramabhadra Chakravarti, his elder brother. And then he said that I want to study more, what to do. So he was in Devgram. Now he actually went to Saidabad. And Saidabad, he actually took initiation from Radha Raman Chakravarti in Saidabad. Now to understand who Radha Raman Chakravarti is, because when we see the lineage of Srila Prabhupada, we don't find his name. So we need to understand that we are talking about Acharya and Shiksha Pranali. We are not talking about the initiation Pranali when we have Prabhupada's lineage. So here, Radha Raman Chakravarti, I'll relate it basically. So Radha Raman Chakravarti's spiritual master is his father, Krishna Charan Chakravarti. Krishna Charan Chakravarti has spiritual master Ganga Narayan Chakravarti. And Ganga Narayan Chakravarti spiritual master is Narottam Das Thakur. And Narottam Das Thakur's spiritual master we all know is Jiva Goswami. So he's Lokanath Maharaj, yes. And then he comes from Jiva Goswami, yeah, from Siksha Pranali. So I think they are talking about Siksha Pranali. Yeah. So from there, there's more to it basically when we talk about the Siksha Pranali tree basically. So it's a big one, but just to understand that he's coming from Narottam Das Thakur's family. But he had mainly three Siksha gurus. The first guru is his elder brother, Rambhadracharya. The second one is Krishna Charan Chakravarti. When he went basically to Saidabad, so he stayed in Saidabad for quite a long time. And he actually studied under Krishna Charan Chakravarti Thakur. And he was quite happy with that. And he wanted to take initiation from Krishna Charan Chakravarti. But by that time, he said that I'm too old, I may pass on, and I might not be able to give you enough attention. So you go and take Diksha from Radha Raman Chakravarti, his son, basically. And he took initiation from them. So apparently his name was set to Radha Raman, he's Vishwanath Das. Right. And then obviously as he went on, then his name Chakravarti was added to him, and then as he started his work, then Thakur was added to him. So, and Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur endorsed basically that his name was added like this, or his name, the importance of his name. So and he wrote it. So Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur is endorsing that Viswasya Nam Rupa Ashav. That means like leader of Vaishnavas of world, or like the Lord, like Rupa Goswami. So he was empowered. He said that he is second to Rupa Goswami because he was from the empowerment perspective. And then the second verse is Bhakti Vartama Pradakshina. So he showed everyone the path of bhakti. And then there's another one, Bhaktra Chakre Vartivat. And then that means Bhakta Chakre Vartivat. He created a chakras of bhakta around him and he brought up the bhakta. And that's when his name was, Chakravarti was added to his name. And later in his life, when he actually defended Vaishnava philosophy, he defended Narottam Das Thakur as well. So I'll come to it. I can actually explain it now. Narottam Das Thakur was known as Rasik Raj, and his texts were so in a Parakya Bhav, basically. And the Sahujiyas were actually take advantage of it. And then give example of Narottam Das Thakur, and which is incorrect. And then they were taking advantage of it. So Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur defeated all these people, the Sahujiya people. And because he actually defeated Sahujiyas, for Narottam Das Thakur, the Thakur title was added to him. So then he became Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. So that is his full name. Now, while this is happening, while this is happening, he's very much detached to marriage as well. So he's not living in the marriage. Time is coming that the wife should actually come to him. So there's two parallel incidents. So I'll just mention parallelly. Is that his elder brother calls him and asks him that you have read Srimad Bhagavatam. Now tell me, what is the essence of Srimad Bhagavatam? And then he said that I've heard it, but I haven't learned it yet. So reading Srimad Bhagavatam, learning and understanding is two other things. And the third thing is getting the essence of it. So he was instructed to again go and read 18,000 verses and then come back and tell the essence. So he took 1 year, read the entire verses, and he came back and he says that the essence of Srimad Bhagavatam is to go and reside in Vrindavan and serve Radha and Krishna. Wow. That is the essence of Srimad Bhagavatam. And this is endorsed by Rupa Goswami as well in Nectar of Instruction, to reside in Radhakund and serve. So that is the essence. And then he followed the same. So he went to Vrindavan, then he got the blessing of his brother, and he went to Vrindavan. He would go to Vrindavan now, and then reside in Vrindavan, and then in the Radhakund. So that's a very amazing thing. But now when this is happening, so it's time for the marriage to manifest. And he was married to a small girl, Vibha. Now Vibha is grown up and very beautiful. But he's detached, so he's not actually interested in married life. But Radharaman Chakravarti told him that because you are married, so you should spend at least one night with your wife. Because you're married. Now, that is very difficult instruction to execute, because if you see basically Raghunath Das Goswami, basically, he was given the same instruction and he was running around. He was not interested. So now he had to, and what would a normal person will do, I mean, when he's married? Entirely different thing what Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur did. From the evening till morning, he studied Srimad Bhagavatam, and he narrated Srimad Bhagavatam, and his wife actually heard Srimad Bhagavatam, and she was ecstatic, just hearing Srimad Bhagavatam from Vishvanatha Chakravarti Thakur. And then she agreed. Okay. He went to Radharaman Chakravarti next day morning. And Radharaman Chakravarti Thakur was testing him because his guru will not actually instruct like this. So this was a test. And he said that, okay, I will spend the night, so tell me what next to do. And said that, what you did? And he said, I read the Srimad Bhagavatam. And his spiritual master understood that. He's detached. He's not supposed to be in married life. It's going to be very difficult from him. So he goes to Vrindavan. But he said, but before he goes to Vrindavan, he said, please do me one favor, because, and write me, I have a copy of Srimad Bhagavatam, please copy it. At that time, there were no printing press, so they have to write it. And it's not just Srimad Bhagavatam that we will purchase it, keep on our shelves, and let the dust actually fall on it. And we are not studying it, basically. So it's not about just studying. Finding a book about Chaitanya Charitamrita, Bhakti Vinod Thakur actually took 1 year. He couldn't find a copy of Chaitanya Charitamrita. And Srimad Bhagavatam at that time, even more rare. And anyone who needs to get it, probably he needs to write it. So he started writing Srimad Bhagavatam for his spiritual master. And while doing so, he would sit outside, because that's how the acharyas will do. It's scorching heat, it's raining, and he is sitting and writing. He's in trance, so he doesn't know what is happening outside. He's just writing. And when it's heat, when it's scorching sun, then there's a cloud actually providing him shade. So everywhere is very hot, but he's very cool because of the cloud. When it's raining, everywhere it's raining, but where he's sitting, it's completely dry. So it's also related to our acharyas, Goswamis basically. They would get the same mercy from Radharani, but he's not in Vrindavan at the moment, so he's still getting the mercy. So he's doing that. Now landlord comes and sees what is happening around, and he's surprised. So he actually bowed his head. He took initiation from Vishvanatha Chakravarti Thakur. So that indicates that he also initiated people when he was not in Vrindavan, before going to Vrindavan. So he goes to Vrindavan now, and then he's going to meet his third Siksha Guru, Mukunda Das. Now, very interesting personality, Mukunda Das. Actually, he goes in Vrindavan, stayed in Radhakund, and his spiritual master, not spiritual master, Siksha Guru is Mukunda Das. And Mukunda Das is disciple of Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami. Jai Ho. Since Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami started writing Chaitanya Charitamrita at the age of 95, so someone helped him to write it, and it's Mukunda Das in Vrindavan, and he's getting instructions from him. Mukunda Das has all the letters like Jiva Goswami will write to Rupa Goswami, and all the literatures. So he studies them. And when he studies, he's strong enough to be an acharya. Ready, like a loin guru. He was loin guru to actually start taking anything and start uplifting the Vaishnava tradition, which was almost ruined at that time. It's very important. And so this is where the Vrindavan Leela starts, basically, where Swakhya people and then Parakya people are there. In Vrindavan, there are two people who he actually especially mentioned, many, but especially two, Rupa Kaviraj and Balram Das. So Balram Das is also very special personality. He's from Advaita Acharya's lineage. Balram Das. And Rupa Kaviraj is also, he came from Assam, but they are very strange people. I mean, they are not favorable. Rupa Kaviraj actually took initiation from Srivas Acharya's daughter, Srila Hemlata Thakurani. And he's preaching that Sahojya is okay. I mean, it's basically, forgive me, I'm just confused with this part, but he's saying that Goswamis cannot anyone not in line of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu basically, or in line with Advaita Acharya. Sorry, I'll reiterate because otherwise it will be confusing. Descendants of Sri Nityanand Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, and other associates of Gauranga Prabhu cannot hold Goswami title. They can't initiate. The initiation will be remaining only with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and also the renunciates, those who have taken sannyas. It doesn't matter whether they are eligible or not. If they have taken sannyas, they can initiate. So these were not actually legitimate doctrines of Vaishnava philosophy, because householders were also gurus. Srila Pundarik Vidyanidhi is also guru basically. So it's straightforward contradicting that. And then he was saying that it's okay for people to have meditation of Astkalin Leela, not even Astkalin Leela, but the intimate relationship of Radha Krishna to meditate upon. And these were not right. There were also philosophies during that period is that Radha and Krishna are in Swakhya Bhav. They are married. When Jiva Goswami was writing Sandarbhas, so there was a situation where people were actually very inimical towards him. And then because obviously it's like a Achintya Bheda Ved where both are true. So Radha Krishna are married while they are also in Parikya Bhav. So he wrote these things basically, but the purpose is that the entire Leela is Parikya Bhav basically, even though it's so because to defend himself he wrote, but many of them actually took it to their heart saying that no, it's all the Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophies are Swakhya Bhav, Parikya Bhav should be rejected. And then Vishvanatha Chakravarti Thakur actually fought all those things basically and actually rejected them, because he said that look where where Radha Krishna meets basically. Do they meet in Barsana? Do they meet in Vrindavan? No, they meet in Sanketvan basically and Govardhan basically, which are away from there. So it's more of the Parikya Bhav. So everyone was defeated. Now when everyone was defeated, they become inimical to Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. They say that this person is actually going to take away our business. So they decided to do a very good thing for themselves, but very bad for Vaishnavism. They decided to kill Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. They said that when he goes on parikrama, when he comes out of Kunj area, they will go and they will kill him. They took all the weapons and everything. And they followed him. So the moment he actually disappeared from their eyes, they couldn't find him. He disappeared. And there was a small girl. And she was picking up flowers. And they went to her and then asked, Lali, kisi bude baba ko dekha? Have you seen some elderly person? Have you seen Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur? And she said that, yes, I've seen them. I seen him, but he has now disappeared. And then they were very, very well mesmerized with the beauty of the small girl, right? And they asked basically, Lali, who's your father? Then she said that, I belong to this place and I'm Manjari, I'm a servant of Radharani. And she is there basically at her someplace and she has asked me to pick flowers and bring it to her. So I'm doing that and I'm going there. So they were very mesmerized, and then they realized that, oh, Radharani's servants, we are able to see Manjari by their heart. Even they are not qualified, but they are able to see Manjari. And they were very much mesmerized, and they thought that we'll at least pay our obeisances to her. So they paid their obeisances. And when they got up, the girl was not there. It's Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur who was there. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, in his eternal position, people say that he is Vinod Manjari. He is Vinod Manjari. So, although unqualified, they were able to see Manjari and they were able to take initiation from Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. So they got defeated. They say that, please initiate us. So they were initiated them. So that's very interesting. Also, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur got a dream from Krishna, and Krishna says that you start writing about the commentaries on the 6 Goswamis, because their heavy Sanskrit is not going to be understood. So he wrote in easy Sanskrit. So we don't know Sanskrit, but there is also heavy Sanskrit and there is easy Sanskrit. So he wrote the Tika on the easy Sanskrit. And then he was very, very much humbly writing. When he wrote the commentary on Bhakti Rasamitra Sindhu, he called it Bhakti Rasamitra Sindhu Bindu. He says that I can't actually present the Sindhu to you, but I can present a boon. But to be honest, that boon is like Sindhu to us. And then there was another book, Neelamani, Ujjwala Neelamani. And then he said that I'm not going to name my commentary like that. I'm going to name Ujjwal Neelamani Kiran. So it's just a ray of that entire Krishna. So that was quite interesting. That was quite interesting. So he wrote commentaries, so different kind. He wrote commentaries, and then he actually created his own writings. Then he translated the right songs into Bengali, like that. So he did 4 kind of literatures he wrote like that. So getting Hare Krishna. So 4 kinds of letter he actually wrote. And then it's very interesting to understand that this is important as well, because all the Vaishnava acharyas had their own deities, basically they worship. Now, who is worshipable deity of Vishvanatha Chakravarti Thakur? There are actually 3 of them. One is Radha Gokulananda. And I was surprised, because I always knew that Radha Gokulananda is London deities, basically. Never realized. Whenever anybody will tell me Radha Gokulananda, I'll remember Radha Gokulananda in London, Watford deities. Then I realized that no, Radha Gokulananda is actual deity in Vrindavan. So somebody, Brahm. Next to Radha Ramanji. Yeah. So what happened that, and that time Brahman got a dream that Radha Gokulananda wants to go. He had the deities, want to go to Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. He came to him and said that I got a dream from Radha Gokulananda. They want to be served by you, so you take them. He said, I'm mendicant. I don't know how to serve them, basically. I don't have anything. So you go, I can't serve them. And when he actually looked at the deities were actually live. They were actually smiling and blinking and all those things. So I can't serve them. So again, next day, Radha Gokulananda came to the Brahman's team and said that, why didn't you actually give me to this Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur? And he said that because he didn't want it. He didn't want to serve you, basically. Then how can I give yourself to him? And then he said, don't worry, I'll come to his dream as well, and then say that I'll sort it out. So he came to his dream as well. And this way, Radha Gokulananda came there. The other quick thing is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu worshipped a Shila, a Govardhan Shila, and that was passed down through the lineage to Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. I'm just seeing that the time is getting over, so I'll be. I wouldn't. So there's important actually how this Shila was passed to him. It was passed to Raghunath Das Goswami, then it was passed to Krishna Das Kaviraj Swami, and from there is sorry, the name is here. Vishnu Priya's Radha Raman's spiritual master's daughter's daughter. This is the lineage. It was passed on to her because she was serving Mukunda, and he was not well. So because Mukunda gave it to her, and then when she saw Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, so she gave that Shila, And the Radharani's neck bead is there, so it was given to Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. So he was serving. So I guess these Shila, and they are still there in Radha Gokulan in the temple. Not completely sure at the moment, but that's there should be there. Right. So now what is happening is that Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is getting old. He is defeated. He has revived the culture. He's blind like Guru at that time, Acharya, who actually defended all the Acharyas, defended the philosophy, and then Vaishnava philosophy is coming to flourish in Vrindavan. While this is happening, this is not it basically, because there's an important thing going to happen now. So Radha Govind Dev Ji is now in Jaipur. Very important incident. So basically why I'm saying that, because when a disciple is glorified, then the Guru is automatically glorified. And it's combined effort, and here Srila Baldev Vidyabhushan is glorified, and that also brings the glorification of Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. So in Sri Sampradaya, Ramanandacharya, so his disciples are there, Ramanandis, and they say that this is a very, very important event in Gaudiya Vaishnavism. Anyone who worships Radha and Krishna, they say that worship of Radha is not bona fide. So Govind Dev Ji should be worshipped, but Radha Rani should go away. It's so disheartening, basically, even to hear about it, that Govind Dev Ji is standing alone and Radha Rani is not supposed to be worshipped. And they said that Radha Rani is not married to Krishna. And this is not authentic. Now, while this is happening, the king is also very much depressed because he is himself Gaudiya. So he says that I can't actually go over directly and tell them that no, this is what is going to happen, because they need to be defeated shastrically. So what he does is he sends a palanquin to Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur and says that the only person who can defeat these people is him. And now while this is happening, that's Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has taken Kshetra Sannyas at the moment. So he's actually taken a voluntary promise that he's not going to leave Vrindavan. And he's very weak as well during that time to go around. So he says that I'll bless my disciple, Baldev Vidyabhushan, and he will go. Now those who don't know this greatest, very, very great personality, Srila Baldev Vidyabhushan, I hope everyone has read Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is. Everyone has read? Who has not read it? Bhagavad Gita as it is. Have you really read it? Yeah, yes. The first phase, dedication, have you read that? So he's such a great personality that Srila Prabhupada dedicates the entire Bhagavad Gita as it is to Srila Baldev Vidyabhushan. So he goes there. And when he goes there, entire existence of Gaudiya Vaishnavism was questioned. First thing they said that you don't belong to authentic lineage of Sampradaya. So you are neither in Brahma Sampradaya, you are neither in any Rudra Sampradaya, Shri Sampradaya or Kumar Sampradaya, basically, Rudra Sampradaya. So you are not part of it. You can't actually present it now. And then they say that if you have to come to us, basically, to talk to us, at least you should have a commentary on Vedanta Sutra. And you don't have it. Which is still wrong, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted Srimad Bhagavatam as a natural commentary on Vedanta Sutra. And they are not accepting it. So this was very difficult time, because if he loses, then entire Gaudiya Vaishnavism is wiped out. Because it's not just that Radharani is going away. It's been proved that Gaudiya Vaishnavism is not bona fide. Nobody is going to take to it. It's going to be the prediction for the golden age will actually fall off. So, and they said that, okay, fine. So we can talk to you if you have a commentary, and if you come back within 3 days, some days see 3 days, some say it's 3 weeks, some say 3 months, but whatever the time is, writing a commentary on Vedanta Sutra within this timeline, where people have actually spent their lives to write the commentary, is absolutely not possible. Not possible. And what a Vaishnava will do in the helplessness, turn towards Lord. And he went to Govind Devji and he said that, look, I can't do it. And it's very painful to see Radha Rani is going away from you. It's not possible as well. So if you don't help me, it's very difficult for me. So what he does, then he was assured by Govind Devji. He said that, don't worry, you start writing, I'll dictate, you just write. So he, from within and outside, he started speaking, and Baldev Vision started writing the commentary on Vedanta Sutra. And this Vedanta Sutra. So this Vedanta Sutra, finally when it's compiled, then it goes for the judgment, and impartial authority actually reads this. And when they read it, they say that we don't need to hear anything from the other party. We totally 100% accept it. How can anybody reject what Krishna is saying? Basically, Krishna is dictating. So they accepted that basically, and from there on, Radharani stayed with Govind Devji. They called, and he named the commentary as Govinda Bhasya, not Baldev Bhushan Bhasya, Govinda Bhasya. So that's quite interesting that he named the word Govinda Bhasya. And that Govinda Bhasya, and then he called, then it was, Govind Devji was called Vijay Govind Dev, Radha Vijay Govind Devji, because he is victorious. And then he comes back basically. Radharani stays. Radhe Govind Devji ki jai. So that's Radharani stays. And then he comes back basically, and Ramanandis were slowly achieve the same fate they thought of for Gaudiya Vaishnavism. So they were actually, the entire worship has come. So even when probably, if we go there, I haven't been there, but it's been told that when people go there, then they've been given, ISKCON devotees are given a lot of respect. So they even ask, pujaris will call them in front to take special darshan. Mercy of Srila Prabhupada as well. And because it's time, but there's one important thing which is there is, last narration I'll say past time. This is very exemplary narration. To mark Srila Vishvanatha Cakravarti Thakur. So he writes commentaries. And he was writing commentary he was composing this mantra Deepika, Mantartha Deepika. And it's coming from Chaitanya Charitamrita, where Krishna Das Kaviraj Maharaj is describing 24 and a half moons. Krishna is 24, compared to 24 and a half moons of the Kama Gayatri. So anyone who is Gayatri initiate would be doing Kama Gayatri. And normally anywhere else during that time it was said that there's Akshar, basically the letters or alphabets. So 25 letters for the Kama Gayatri. And Baldev and Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami has written it's 24 and a half. And he was not able to get it. And he was trying to find everywhere else, basically, read all the things, and he couldn't understand it. So with that mood, he actually sat in Radhakund, near to Radhakund, and he decided that if I can't understand it, I'll fast till death. So it's no point. For us, basically, we'll say that, okay, we are reading some commentaries, or reading some verses from Bhagavad Gita we don't understand, and it's okay. And I said, okay, that's fine. We have read it, but we haven't understood it. But for that stalwart Acharya, what's inspiring him to commit suicide if he can't understand it? It said that if I can't understand the letter, I can't understand Gayatri. And if I can't understand Gayatri, I wouldn't be able to understand Lord. If I wouldn't be able to understand Lord, I wouldn't be able to preach Lord. So preach about the Lord. And if I wouldn't understand Krishna, then what's my life basically? I'll give away my life. So with that understanding that I can't understand God, I can't understand Krishna, so I'll give away my life. And he was there in Radhakund. And then he had a short nap or something. Radharani came to him. Radharani came to him and explained that, look, Krishna Das Kaviraj is my Nitya Parikar, eternal associate. So what he writes is a mercy of me, given by me, so he's writing correct. So you take whatever he's saying, and there are 24 and a half letters, aksharas only. And the half akshar actually represents Krishna's forehead, Chandra. And if you further needs to understand what this one is used, basically what Vyakran is used, then there's book starting with one name, Vana. It's basically the Vyakrans, other name, Vanamala and something like that. So that book you go and read and you will get it. So he reads it and then he understood where exactly it's between va and ya, that particular word. So that's considered half from the Vyakran perspective, and then he was happy. So this is how Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur was blessed. 3 years of his life, basically, he stayed in Vrindavan near Radhakund. 3 years. He was staying together, but 3 years he completely detached from anywhere else, completely in meditation. The missing, he was missing to go back to Vrindavan. It was so strong. After 3 years, he left his body. And this is a period where he actually, his work, he's known as Kastuba Gem. So Kastuba Gem is jewel amongst the gem, and he's actually being honored with the title Kastuba Gem amongst Vaishnavas. And with all these teachings and Srimad Bhagavatam, he's so stalwart, he's inspiring us basically. One last thing again, I forgot, sorry. In those period of life when he's actually closing his Leela, he was writing, Sa Arth Varshini commentary on Bhagavad Gita. Sa Arth Varshini. So when he's writing, why he named Sa Arth Varshini and Sa Arth Darshini? Because he was asked by his brother that what is a Sarth? What is a Sarth of Srimad Bhagavatam? Going to Vrindavan. How many of us are going to Vrindavan? Yeah, obviously. So anyway, so he was writing that, and the last part of 18th chapter, last few verses, were disappeared, and he didn't write it ever again. And when he was asked, why didn't you write it? Then he said that Lord Ganesha didn't want me to write. Yeah. And he said, Krishna doesn't want you to write, that's okay, but why Lord Ganesha? So Lord Ganesha's Vahan came and ate my verses. So Lord Ganesha didn't want me to write. So because a rat came and ate the verses, so he didn't want to write. He take that as an arrangement of Krishna. And he didn't show that verse. So those verses are missing. It's painful to say that many of his work has lost and we don't have it. But whatever we have it, we relish it. And we relish it every day by reading Srimad Bhagavatam. So please be inspired to read Srimad Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. So you will be able to associate with Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur as you are associating with Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much. Thank you, Srila.
Well, I was going to say good try, but I think you did very well, didn't he? And, who's got the remote? Ah, there you go. Don't make it too loud. And the thing is, these acharyas, they weren't nominated as acharyas. They earned it. And similarly, in our practice, it's okay. We're going to do arati in a minute. So even in our practice, please don't think it's so easy to become a great devotee or even a devotee, a Vaishnav. Prabhupada says a Vaishnav is higher than a Brahman. Brahman is respected in the Varnashram system. Brahman is the highest rank. Prabhupada said a Vaishnav is higher than a Brahman. But then don't think Vaishnav, just call somebody Vaishnav, he becomes a Vaishnav like that. But the Vaishnav is able to do all the duties of other... don't go away, just hold on. And so, you know, the Vaishnav can do jobs of any of the ashrams. He can do Shudra's work as well, because he's above all that. And Prabhupada said, we are above. We devotees are above Varnashram system. But to teach the community, we must train them by practically involving with them. So Prabhupada said, even you can sweep. Tell him, this is how you sweep. But you can't say, well, you're a Vaishnava or a Brahman, you shouldn't be sweep. Because I know in one temple, I won't name it, there was one pujari and somebody says, oh, would you sweep, you know, something? He goes, you call me here from Bharat to do puja or to do sweeping? He objected to it. But you know, in this temple, Vaishnavas, we do everything. You know, I used to clean toilets, and that's how Pragnesh, he said, he would like to do seva. I said, come and join me. And he started in the toilet with me. So you can see a Vaishnava is above that, but he respects Varnashram system. So here's the beautiful narration of Vishvanatha Chakravarti Thakur that there was child marriages, but it was an agreement, not what other religions do, consummated. There's no consummating. They're too young. And I remember my father told me, his mother, they were married. And so then she would go and complain to the father and say, "Munda menu tanga karda." This boy is disturbing me, you know. And they were laughing, she doesn't know that's the husband. Because they're so young, they would just join the family. And later on they're told, okay, you're husband and wife. So thank you for listening so nicely, and welcome to everyone for coming. Please raise your hands. Bolo Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So I'd like you to give him another round of applause. That was really, really nice. I'd like to thank Guru Seva, because he had the insight to ask you to do this one. And you said, Prabhuji, I'm given many classes. But don't you think it's natural? Yeah, come on, give him another round of applause. I think we should. And Guru Seva has in mind different people who should come and give classes. And one person was asked and they declined. They said, oh, no, I can't do it. So he felt a little disappointed. And see, Prabhu, if you're asked to give a class, do prepare it. Don't feel shame. You know, it's a lovely opportunity to glorify the Lord. When you ask, just prepare yourself. What you're saying is, I can't prepare. Or it's almost like I can't be bothered, you know. But that's not humility. That's weakness. You know, when the challenge comes, the Vaishnava says, okay, I'll do it. And otherwise, you will not progress. Otherwise, you're staying at a level, but you're known as a devotee. So we are training people up. And Prabhupada, I was listening to the class today, I said Vaishnava College. Prabhupada said, we must train others. It's no good saying I'm a Vaishnava and not. We must encourage others. So please, we are approaching you to say, you know, you can give classes, you can preach. Otherwise, this is not a regular temple for come here and ask the Lordship, can you give me a job and, you know, a wife or children and all that. You can do it here as well, but that's not really high level. The real one is, as Vishvanatha Chakravarti Thakur was asked, have you understood Bhagavatam? His brother is asking, and he goes, well, I've read it, but I haven't understood it. He goes, go and read it again. His brother is saying, so that's a lovely example that the brother was serious, that the younger brother should understand what's the meaning of Bhagavatam. Then after a year he said, yes, the purpose of Bhagavatam is to be in Vrindavan, and then he decided to go there. So these are realizations. But we hear many kathas every day on YouTube by Indriyesh, Pundrik Maharaj, so-and-so, my favorite is so-and-so, my favorite. Discuss them all, and then after the katha is over, we'd still do the same thing as what we've been doing, no change. It becomes entertainment. It becomes inspiration. But there's no mileage. You're not moving forward. So I'm really, really appreciative, Prabhuji. You did the work. You were declining, but you did it. So I wanted us to follow this example. And when you were talking, I could see most of the people it was going above their head. You did good. Yeah. It's not here to just feed. We can't be at the level of people who are not picking it up. That's primary school. So you go to that one. This is high level. Bhakti Prabhupada said, if you can't do it, don't get initiated. Don't think ISKCON is rushing to make devotees, because you'll fail. We talked about Kalidas the other day. Kalidas wrote a verse for a prostitute, and she killed him. And then people discussing, was it prarabdha? Because no, he told an unqualified person the knowledge which shouldn't have been given to her. Kalidas is a famous poet. He died because the prostitute killed him. So I've been thinking on it. Please don't think being a devotee is easy, You got to work hard at it. Even ordinary jobs you have to qualify. So please, and that was really good demonstration. You done Bhakti Shastri course, and Guru Sevak saw that. I really appreciate his thinking. So he asked you. And Vidhu Prabhu, that was good, wasn't it? That was nice detail.
I did feel like Haridas said in the beginning, lots of strange words to all those people, but he picked up very nicely.
Yeah. People always like leelas, people like stories. But the thing is, you must know Siddhanta as well. And what does Krishnadas Kaviraj say in Bengali about Siddhanta?
सिद्धांत करिते चित्त ना कर अलस सिद्धांत
Okay, don't do alasya.
Alasya.
Siddhanta.
सिद्धिया आलस ना करे आलस.
I just jumped onto that one. He's my Shastra Shloka guy, So he's saying, don't be lazy in knowing Siddhanta. Now, you don't even know what Siddhanta. Siddhanta, what the conclusion is of. When you're telling somebody a story, it's got to have an ending, like a joke. If there's no punchline, so what did you tell me the joke? It's not funny even. So the Siddhanta means reading Bhagavatam, just says, what is then the Siddhanta? What's the conclusion? So most of us are not even going for conclusion, like you're coming to the temple. If somebody asks you, why you go to the temple? Well, I like it. Well, people like going to pub as well, or like playing football. But what are you going to get out of it? If you just liking it, then you don't have to be religious. There's so many things. WhatsApp, Facebook, all this now, social media, they're liking it. But it's not making you progress. You're going the other way. You can use that for spiritual reason as well, like that. So it's not about liking it. It's like, what is the truth? Satyam param dhimahi. So please, when you come to this temple, please realize it's not another visit to another temple. It's not another day. It's a special day. You're realizing, what are we talking about here? The truth. People think they know the truth. No, they don't. I'll give you an example. We're doing a drama, and Nityananda, as Ishan is doing that, so his Dharmapatni is working hard with the children. Another round of applause for Ishani for really working hard. It's about Nityananda, so Nityananda's appearance, we'll talk about that as well. And I wrote a song about Nityananda Prabhu. So I was in the studio doing it. I did the music, and I thought, let me try rap, because children like rap. So I looked on ChatGPT, and so how do you do rap and whatever? So he said, do accent like this. So I went to the studio, did all that, and I got the rap. I thought it was good. So then on Saturday I came and I saw Sudarshan Prabhu, and I said, Sudarshan Prabhu, would you do this rap, for me and all? They go, no, not sure. I said, we'll give it to the girls because they're good at dancing and all that. And then he goes, you know what, there's an app where you can do that. It'll do rap for you. I goes, really? Because I'd already done the songs. I played it. Then he said, yeah, here it is. He put it in there, all the wording I used like that. Within a minute, 3 versions of different raps by different singers. I goes, I don't believe it. So anyway, I got one of the one I liked, and I sent it to Ishani. Ishani goes, I think you should publish this.
It will be UK top 10.
Yeah. No, and I just listened to it. I goes, I know I wrote the words and all that, and it was my idea and whatever, but I'm listening to somebody else doing, and it's the voices, somebody else's. really nice bass, drums and all that. So anyway, I took it, put it in the studio, those things. I tried to sing with it, but the key was high, so I couldn't do it. Anyway, I said, good. I sent it to Ishani, and Ishani is going to do the dance, you'll see it. But today, I couldn't relate to the song. I played it, and Premaji goes to me, but that's not your voice. But this is not your song. I said, it is. I did it. I worked with it. It's a machine. And I realized I'm feeling distance to it, even though if I played it to you, you're thinking, you want to hear it? Anyway, so you'll see it, how it is. I couldn't relate to it, and I felt disturbed. I was thinking, well, it was my idea. I wrote the words. I did the song as well, but he told me, try this thing. AI, artificial. I had artificial feeling, I can't connect with it. But the product is better than what I can do. So it's a product. It's not my creation in one sense. And I realized I'm cheating and all that. And I realized bhakti is like that as well. If you just pretend artificially, you're not going to feel it. So I didn't feel it. So then I played it to Guru Shakti. She goes, your sounds better, you know. Although it's not as polished as the other one, because that one is computer doing it. So I realized I'm going to do bhakti. So I thought, although thanks for the app, I said, I'm not going to use it much, because it disturbed me thinking. And Guru Sahib goes, this is depressing me. We might as well give up. Because this computer is doing better version than we can. Now people will be, who can't even sing, they'll have a chat GPT, can do me a song on my daughter, blah, blah, blah. And they get those words and put in this app, hey, there's a song, hey, my man, all this kind of thing. And you're thinking, wow, I've done it. But you know it, you haven't done it. They're giving artificial achievement, sense of achievement. That's artificial. The word says it. So this way, please don't remain artificial. And why I'm saying this is, this Vishvanatha Cakravarti Thakur Leela, when you hear it, the brother was testing him. Have you understood? And there was no social media then, no distraction. He was focused on learning the scriptures. He tested him then. Now we have distractions everywhere. We got no chance of becoming a Vaishnava. But there is, if you follow what Srila Prabhupada's instructions. So please keep coming. Commit yourself. Don't just attend. There's so many people. Can you give a round of applause to all the volunteers who serve here? Thank you. And Manjunath here, you know, he's seeing to the shed and all that. And he gives instruction like there's carrots rotting, can we use them? And there was something else. So Pragnesh wrote to me, August, but fair share. After Christmas, the supermarkets bought loads of carrots, and now they couldn't sell it, so they're giving it to us. So how many carrots can we eat? We're no rabbits, you know. So I put down Pragnesh, we're no rabbits, so we're not going to be eating loads of carrots, although they keep sending us. Please realize we are utilizing, you know, whatever is given here, but there is a limit to it, you know. But thank you for being, I mean, you come and, you know, hoover here, and I come the next day, it looks beautiful. You know, Sonu Prabhu comes and does that. We are appreciating all, not because you're doing something for the temple. You are connecting with Krishna. You're employed by Krishna, you know. So please do come. And then on Sunday, I'm finding more and more people are coming late. It's hurting me. It really is. Please come a little earlier. Join the kirtan. Because when you miss the kirtan, you think, well, you know, kirtan is the one, Sankirtan. The last verse of is Nam, Yasya Nama Sankirtanam. So last verse of Bhagavatam says, kirtan is the essence. But people are missing that out. You should be here for like in the kitchen seva, and do come early. And that way you will develop, you'll progress. Otherwise you'll be all right. Every week you'll be the same. You'll go, a little bit. But when you do kirtans, then I want you to also lead kirtans. Simple tunes. Because Prabhupada is saying we are not musicians. We are devotees. We are glorifying the Lord. So to do this one. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare. Clap louder. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Loudly. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Jai Sri Radhe. So we want that you sing these simple melodies, and you know what? Your life will improve. You don't have to be musicians. You don't have to be Sanskrit scholar. Prabhupada said, don't have to be Sanskrit scholar. Whatever I've written, just repeat that, and you will be devotees like that. So I'm encouraging everybody. I'm sorry I'm taking your time, but this is our expectations of yourselves, and you're already doing very good. Thank you for coming and attending and helping out. We really appreciate it. But I want you to do even better. I want you to do even better for yourself. You'll feel you'll be more happier, because then you know that otherwise there's a lot of artificial intelligence coming around in our lives where you wouldn't be close to being creative. You'll actually slow down being creative. Children are using it. I mean, you're a teacher, you're telling. People are doing their homeworks now. People who come from Bharat, their English is EBGB, but now ChatGPT, their English is very good. They send it again, and people are telling me they just go to ChatGPT, and even the compositions are very good now, which seems all right. But if without ChatGPT, they won't be able to compose anything, because the creativity goes down like that. Thank you so much. So please stand up now. We'll do arati, and then afterwards, we're going to wish a couple of people. It's been the birthday was yesterday, at the Tiksha's as well yesterday. So we'll do that. Thank you. Who's going to sing? Utamal.
Jayo Sachinandana Jayo Nitai Chand Sachinandana Jayo Nitai Chand Jayo Sachinandana Jayo Nitai Chand Sachinandana Jayo Nitai Chand Jayo Sachinandana Jayo Nitai Chand Sachinandana Jayo Nitai Chand Jayo Sachinandana. Oh wow. Kiba Jayo Jayo Gaura Chande Arati ko shobha ki bajayo jaya ora chande arati ko shobha ki bajayo jayo gaura chande Arati ko shobha ki bajayo jayo gora chande arati ka shobha janami tatavane Jagamanuloma Janavi Tatavane Jagamanuloma Daki Anitai Chan Mamikadadhane Dakhi Vamileni Taja Bhame Gadadhara Nikaite Ai Dvaita Shrini Vasa Chatradhara Nikate Adaita Shrini Vasa Chatradhara Boshi Ache Gauracha রত্নসিংহাসনে বসিয়াছে গৌরাজা রত্নসিংহাসনে আরতি করে না ব্রহ্মা আদি দেবগানে আরতি করে না ব্রহ্মা আদি দেবগানে নারা হরি আদি কোরি চমরা দুলায়া নর হরি আদি কোরি চমর দুলায়া সঞ্জয় মুকুন্দ বাসু গোষদি গায়া সঞ্জয় মুকুন্দ বাসু গোষয়াধি গায়া শঙ্খ বাজে ঘন্টা বাজে বাজে করতালা বাজে ঘন্টা বাজে বাজে করতালা মাদুরা মরদঙ্গা বাজে परमर सारा धुरामृ भगवाजे परमर साला ओ शंका बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बोलो शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे ओ शंका बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे ओ शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे ओ मधुर 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 बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे नित्य गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौरा हरि बोल नित्य गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौरा हरि बोल 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 बाहु कोटि चंद्रझिनी सदन उज्ज्वला बाहु कोटि चंद्रझिनी सदन उज्ज्वला गाला देसे बहना माला करे जलमाला देश बहना माला शिवा सुख नाराधा प्रेम गद गाधा शिवा सुख नाराधा प्रेम गद ओ बाक दिविनोदा देखे कोरार संपादा भक्ति विनोदा देखे गौरारसम्पादा शिव जयो जयो गौरचन्दे आरती को शोभा जय जय गौरचन्दे आरती को शोभा जानमि तत्त्वाने जग मनोलोभा जानामि तत्त्वाने ओ गौरांगे शोभा जग जन मनोलोभा गौरांगे आरती शोभा जग जन मनोलोभा ओ गौरांगे आरती शोभा जग जन मनोलोभा गौरांगे आरती शोभा जग जन मनोलोभा ओ जग जन मनोलोभा जग जन मनोलोभा जग जन मनोलोभा जग जन मनोलोभा नित्य गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल ओ हरि बोल 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 ओ नित्य गौर 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 नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले ते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी नित्य नामिने नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी प्रभुपा गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे प्रभुपा निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरा भक्त वृंदा जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरा भक्त वृंदा जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य चैतन्य नित्यानंद नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरा भक्त वृंदा जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Chaitanya Nityananda Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare. Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare. Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare. Oh Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare. Oh Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare. Oh Gaura-Nithai Jaya Gaura-Nithai. Oh Gaura-Nithai জয় গৌরাঙ্গিতায় ও জয় সচিনন্দন গৌর হরি বিষ্ণু প্রিয়া প্রাণধন নদিয়া বিহারে ও জয় সচিনন্দন গৌর হরি বিষ্ণু প্রিয়া প্রাণধন নদিয়া বিহারে ও জয় নিতাই চাঁদ জয় নিতাই চাঁদ জয় জয় নিতাই চাঁদ জয় এক চক্রধাম জয় নিতাই চাঁদ জয় নিতাই চাঁদ জয় নিতাই চাঁদ জয় এক চক্রধাম ও গৌরা 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 হরি গৌরা 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 হরে ও গৌরা 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 হরে গৌরা 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 হরে ও জয় নিতাই চাঁদ জয় নিতাই চাঁদ জয় নিতাই চাঁদ জয় এক চক্রধাম জয় নিতাই চাঁদ জয় নিতাই চাঁদ জয় নিতাই চাঁদ জয় এক চক্রধাম
জগন্নাথ স্বামী নয়ন পতগামী নয়ন পতগামী বব তুমি
জগন্নাথ স্বামী নয়ন পতগামী নয়ন পতগামী ভব তুমি
জগন্নাথ স্বামী নয়ন পতগামী নয়ন পতগামী ভব তুমি
জগন্নাথ স্বামী নয়ন পতগামী নয়ন পতগামী ভাব তুমি
জয় জগন্নাথ জয় জগন্নাথ জয় জগন্নাথ স্বামী জগন্নাথ
জয় জগন্নাথ জয় জগন্নাথ জয় শ্যাম প্যারে জগন্নাথ
জয় জগন্নাথ জয় জগন্নাথ জয় জগন্নাথ স্বামী জগন্নাথ
জয় জগন্নাথ জয় জগন্নাথ জয় জগন্নাথ স্বামী প্যারে জগন্নাথ
জয় বলদেব জয় সুভদ্রা জয় বলদেব জয় সুভদ্রা
জয় বলদেব জয় সুভদ্রা জয় বলদেব জয় সুভদ্রা
জগন্নাথ স্বামী নয়ন পতগামী নয়ন পতগামী বাবা তুমি
জগন্নাথ স্বামী নয়ন পতগামী নয়ন পতগামী বাবা তুমি
জয় সুদর্শন জয় সুদর্শন জয় সুদর্শন রক্ষামা
জয় সুদর্শন জয় সুদর্শন জয় সুদর্শন রক্ষামা
রমন হরি বল
জয় হো
জয় জয় রাধা রমন जय जय राधा माधव बोल
जय राधा माधव बोल जय राधा माधव बोल
जय जय राधा श्याम सुंदर बोल जय जय राधा श्याम सुंदर बोल
जय जय राधा श्याम सुंदर बोल जय जय राधा श्याम सुंदर बोल
जय जय राधा गोकुलानंद बोल जय जय राधा गोकुलानंद बोल
जय जय राधा गोकुलानंद बोल जय जय राधा गोकुलानंद बोल
जय जय राधा गिरिधारी बोल जय जय राधा गिरिधारी बोल
जय जय राधा गिरिधारी बोल जय जय राधा गिरिधारी बोल
जय जय राधा मधुसूदन बोल
जय हो।
जय जय राधा मधुसूदन बोल
जय जय राधा मधुसूदन बोल जय जय राधा मधुसूदन बोल
जय जय राधा मधुसूदन बोल जय जय राधा मधुसूदन बोल
जय जय राधा मधुसूदन बोल जय जय राधा मधुसूदन बोल
जय जय मानी 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 जय मानी
जय मानी 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 जय मानी
सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम राम राम
सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम राम राम
राजा राम 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 राजा राम 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 राजा राम 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 राजा राम राम राम
राजा राम 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 राजा राम 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 राजा राम 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 राजा राम राम
राजा राम 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 राजा राम राम राम
राजा राम 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 राजा राम राम राम
राजा राम 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 राजा राम राम राम
राम राम राम राजा राम राम
सीता राम 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 सीता राम राम राम
सीता राम 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 सीता राम राम राम
सीता राम राम
जय श्री राम।
राम राम राम
सीता राम 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 सीता राम राम
सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम राम राम
सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम राम राम
जयो प्रभुपाद जयो प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जगत गुरु जयो प्रभुपाद जयो प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जगत गुरु
जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जगत गुरु
जय गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव पतित पावो
जय गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव पतित पावन
Jayo Gurudev, Jayo Gurudev, Gurudev, Jai Gurudev, Patite Pavo.
Jayo Gurudev, Jayo Gurudev, Gurudev, Jai Gurudev, Patita Pav.
Nitai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gora Hari Bol.
Nita Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nita Gora Hari Bol.
Nitai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gora Hari Bol.
Nita Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nita Gora Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Nitai Gor, Nitai Gor, Nitai Gor, Nitai Gor.
Nita Go, Nita Go, Nita Go, Nita Go.
Gaura Premanande.
नमो विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिवारिकाचार्य अष्टोदिवाइन ग्रेस एसी भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की नमो विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिवारिकाचार्य अष्टोदिवाइन ग्रेस भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर महाराज की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री राधा कृष्णा गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की गंगा माई यमुना माई की भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की प्यारे दशरथ निताय चांद की जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की जी वृंदावन धाम मधुर धाम नैता मायपुर धाम यजपुर धाम यक्षक धाम तिरुपति धाम मंगलगिरि धाम की श्रीमद् भगवद गीता श्रीमद् भागवतम चैतन्यतामृत रामायण की हरे कृष्णा महामंत्र की दशरथ निताय चांद की जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की राधा माधव राधा गोकुलंद सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान की गिरिराज गोवर्धन महाराज की Thy Gaur Premanande, all glories to Assembly devotees, all glories to Assembly devotees, all glories to Guru Sri Guru and Sri Gaurangan Srila Prabhupada ki.
Where's the wireless?
Okay, Hare Krishna. Couple of lights on, please. So thank you all for coming today. I hope you benefited from that class by Prem Prakash. As he said, we are trying to train others to, glorify Krishna. Don't think of it as something, we are as an imposition on you. It's an opportunity to glorify Krishna. If he asks you to sing, it's an opportunity to glorify Krishna. Think it like that, and then naturally something nice will come out. Okay, always think of like that. It's my opportunity to glorify Krishna. So we will now do nursing arati, but there are some people we must remember. We've been missing Janki for a couple of weeks now, but just realized yesterday, because through a messaging from Tulsi, that she's been very unwell. Is it the virus or is it something else? We think it's but she has severe reaction to the virus. So she was really out of it and still is a little bit. And then, as in terms of departure, Maya Prumada, who's a devotee in Birmingham Yatra, his mother passed away from the devotee perspective in a wonderful way. In their home, the large Jagannath Baldev Subhadra deities they have in Birmingham Yatra, since they lost the temple, they're going to different houses for periods. So in this period, the mother came back from Yatra, and the deities were in that home. And then she collapsed. The younger son did CPR, and then she revived. And then they rang the emergency, saying, "Look, by the time she comes, because of lack of oxygen, for the time she was out, we may not be able to do much." So they said, "We'll keep her here then." But they kept her before Jagannath Baladev Subhadra, and the Maha Mantra was being chanted. So from a devotee perspective, wonderful passing away. So we're remembering her. We are remembering also Vaikunt Raman Prabhu. He comes here once or twice a year from Mumbai. He's a businessman. And his mother, Radha Priya Devi Dasi, had a stroke and she was rushed to hospital and she's there in ICU. So we're remembering her. And someone me and Haridas have known for a very, very long time. In early days when we began our Krishna consciousness, there was a devotee called Sachidanand Prabhu. He's been rushed off to hospital in Watford, ICU again, so we are remembering. But also, anybody else, we are not aware of the devotees, as in our own community here, there's so many falling down to this virus. Alok is back. Nice to see Alok, Prabhu. He was not well for 2 weeks, so, honestly, so many, it's going around, many people are suffering from different ailments, so we pray for all of them. So, children, Hari.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Lord,